Hello everyone, thank you for joining me today and welcome to today's session. My name is Zanis Hussain and I'm the Digital Marketing Manager here at Mobicommerce. If some attendees are on idle mode, I request you to kindly show me your presence by raising hands from your attendees panel. While I'm getting hands raised, would like to especially thank to our attendees joining from North and South America because it's early in the morning there, and of course to all the attendees, thank you very much for joining this webinar. We are sure that this webinar is going to be worthy for everyone. So I think I got the enough hands raised and we can start now. So for those who have just joined, I welcome once again. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about why merchant should choose Magento and what's new in the all new Mobicommerce Magento 2 apps, and of course a quick walkthrough of Mobicommerce Magento 2 apps, and we'll also be talking about the third interesting section, which is the quick walkthrough of our all new Mobicommerce Magento 2 apps, and lastly we'll be checking we'll be having a Q&A session, so to have your questions and answers there. All right, so here we go. Before we start, would like to share a few interesting things about Mobicommerce. Mobicommerce is a leading ready-to-publish mobile app platform, and we build a shopping Android and iOS mobile app within just 48 hours. Uh, no coding skill required, no developer hirings. Mobicommerce as a product is a 4 years old venture which is backed by Design and Buy, comprising many industry leaders. Design and Buy started off in the year of 2008, and it enables print businesses on the web. And today, with Mobicommerce, we are servicing merchants worldwide with our successful software products in more than 45 plus countries. Okay, so now we are moving further to see how actually Mobicommerce app, Magento 2 apps will look like. And before we check that, would like to share why Magento is important and why merchant store owner should choose Magento. According to the recent blog of Magento, more than 250,000 merchants around the globe chose Magento as their e-commerce platform. Why? Because the platform has high level of usability and customization compared to any other e-commerce platform. And a recent data from BuiltWith comparing popular e-commerce platforms showed that Magento powers 28% of the website across the internet, in which 16% are amongst the top 1 million websites. According to the official Magento, they are one of the top 3 providers to the top 500 internet retail companies. And according to the e-commerce platform migration statistics, Magento is the top pick for existing businesses that want to migrate to the new platform. Okay, so after knowing these important facts, it's crystal clear why merchants should choose Magento and why Magento is a globally, proven platform. Now, important thing, why and what's the new thing in Mobicommerce Magento apps? So now we are moving further and we'll see how actually the Mobicommerce Magento apps will look like, including back office controls. And before we check that app, would like to just brief you what are the improvements we have done in the Mobicommerce Magento 2 apps. We're actually keeping up industry and technology trends, and that's the reason Mobicommerce is compatible with all the versions of Magento. So let's check it out. What's new added in the recent release of Mobicommerce Magento 2 apps? Well, the core features of Mobicommerce remains same in both the versions of Magento. Additionally, in the Mobicommerce Magento 2 apps, you would experience a better performance and a scalability, including enhancement in the mobile app speed. And thanks to Magento 2, now the admin user interface is more simplified. Also, the checkout improvements along with secure payments is improved across the mobile app experience. You can find that. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the backend and a little bit about design and where you can make each of these happen. Okay, so this is here we start and our back office. Let me just open up my backend. Okay, so here we go. Alright, so I've already logged in. You can see the dashboard of Magento 2. And now here we, on the right side of my screen, you can see the app of Magento 2. The app is connected, and let's check it out, the experience of the application. Then we'll see how you can control this application and what are the features included which you can easily control it from the back office. So this is the app. You can see the header having a search bar, card icon. We can quickly check it out how the app functions, including the product listing page and the shipping and cart page. This is the page. Here we go. You can put the products like this. It goes to the cart. You can check it out like this. Okay. So this is, I'm just sharing the experience about our new app checkout experience. You can see the order has been placed throughout the application. This is the search bar. All right, fine. So now let's move and jump directly to the back office of Mobicommerce and about where you can manage this complete app. Just to manage the entire app, you just have to click on manage mobile apps. I got to enter my password. I got this password. All right, done. Let it load. It's done. All right, you can assume it's your app and it's connected with your website. So your products and inventories are synced across the website and app. Now we're checking about how you can manage this application. So you just have to click on edit mobile apps and all starts from here. We'll check these things briefly about how you can manage an app. This is the general setting which will be used when you will be publishing your app. So app configuration and personalization, you can start from the color scheme. You can see that throughout the application the color scheme is a green. You can see that. I'm going to change it to show you how it would look like and how it is easy. Also there is an option to change and manage the secondary color and the discount color scheme as well. You can change to the anything. Let's click it and save it up. All right, it's done. So now it should be in the indigo color. While it's loading, let me share the important fact about our user interface of Mobicommerce. Actually, throughout the application, you can see it's reflected. It's a blue indigo now. And the secondary color scheme is red. You can see that. Now, the important fact about our user interface of Mobicommerce is powered by Google's Material Design. And Material Design develops a system of design that delivers a unified user experience across the entire mobile platform. It's important because interface is brand and design is everything. And we have fully integrated material design with Mobicommerce with our app, so you can see the experience. And I just changed. Let's move to the next section, which is advanced settings. So we aim to provide you the complete solution without technical or technical assistant. You can manage this thing without developer. You can manage your app. So how you could do that? Let's check it out quickly. So in the app, there are features like features, wish list is the one features, right? And rating is a feature you can see in the application. You can see the social media is a feature. So I'm just gonna disable few things so to give you the information about how easily you can manage these things. So let's disable the wish list. All right, and save it up. Let's refresh the app. Okay, while it's loading, let me tell you that you don't have to republish app. It's live real-time change effect. So you just do these things on the back office and restart your app, and changes you should notice in the app immediately. So we disabled wish list. You can see that. Okay, it's gone. Right, it's gone. So this was a very simple example, just to give you the insight about our all the features. So the same way you can manage features I'm talking about, which actually needs developer to code it and to bring it into the application, to remove it in the application. But with Mobicommerce you get the complete control, just on and off, and which type of features you could manage with Mobicommerce. Like you can see on my screen, wish list, enable social media sharing, discount coupons, and even you can manage features on the product listing of the application. This is the product listing where you can manage the features, like do you want to show the product name, and you can even manage the features available on the product detail pages. So even to make your user interface application of to more easy and simple, you could use this advanced settings so that your app interface will be more simple, and you can bring more audience with better user interface. And of course, customer would like to open your app again if your app is having a better and good interface. So this is how easily you can anytime manage it up. Now I'm going ahead and I'm sharing information about one of the most powerful feature of Mobicommerce. We call it home page widgets. We also call it advanced layout editor. Let me just brief you about how does it work. Okay. All right, so you can see that I'm sliding an app. This is the home page, typical home page of any app. Each and every elements on the application homepage, it's powered by the back office homepage widgets, right? So whether you can see the fashion sale 2017 banner, or below the shop by category, or new arrivals, it's directly coming from the back office, and we give you the power to control these things without a developer or technical assistant. Let's check it out. Few widgets. So you can come to the top banners, you can click on edit button, you can upload your new banners, even you can deep link those banners with your categories, with your subcategories, even with the product page you wanted to deep link, so that actually you can redirect your customer where you want. These are the features included in the deep link. So actually when user is clicking on 2017 banner, you can redirect the user to anywhere. It could be product page, customer page. You can see the other things on that. Okay, so let's check it out. The second widget, which is very much interesting, shop by category. You can see at the moment the shop by category. If you have the categories, 10 categories on the website, if you don't want to show all them in the app, you can get an option to select the specific category only for the app, right? And second, because the interface is very much important in the app, so you get an option of layout here for this banner. So at the moment the layout of this banner is banner, and I could change it to slider, I could change it to list. Let's check it out. How would it look like when I switch to the layout list? All right, I'm just refreshing the app. All right, it's been changed. You can see that now the app, the shop by category view is changed to the list view. You can see that. Just like the same way you can manage the new arrivals block, you can manage the hot deals, and my favorite widget. Let me tell you which one is that. All right. I'm sure you would find the similarities between both the windows, the left one and the right one. The left one is the image I uploaded with the help of my designer. I designed this beautiful image and I simply uploaded this image in the app. And what I'm doing is that I got this area where I want to redirect my user to the main category, and I got this area I want to redirect my customers to the women's category. So how can I do this? I got this layout editor here. All I have to just define the area. So just like the same I did, and then I got the option to deep link that area with the category. So I want to redirect that particular thing with the my category to any category. You can do it just like the same. You can do it with the other part of the image. So simply you can upload an image and you can have the multiple deep links on the single image. It's important because when you are looking to change the application interface by festival, by promotions, then your app should look like different. So you can upload your own design as per your target audience. You can deep link it, and it is completely manageable. So this is how we are doing it, and this is how it is reflecting in the app. I want to show you a few more things regarding the features of Mobicommerce. So let's go back. Homepage widgets. So simply, homepage widgets, it's like a blank canvas. You can draw whatever you want to draw with the help of the Mobicommerce homepage widgets, advanced layout editor as well, we call it. Now, CMS pages, your website CMS pages is gonna list on the app left side of the navigation. You can see that. You can also link your social media networks on the bottom of the application. Google Analytics is the default feature, and with Mobicommerce, it's a freemium web analytics service offered by Google that tracks and report traffic. So with Mobicommerce, you get this uh, feature by default. All you have to just put your Google Analytics code here, and that's it. Fine. Now, last but not the least, which is push notifications. Push notification can be most productive feature of any merchant, owing to the fact that it allows you to enter directly in your customers' devices, and you can easily engage with your customers with the help of push notifications. So you know how it is working. Let's check it out with Mobicommerce. So firstly, you get an option to send push notification by types of device. Do you want to send push notification to Android customers? Do you want to send push notification to iOS customer, or to both? You can select it from here. As well as you get an option to send push notification by store types. Do you want to send push notification to English language customer, to Spanish, to French customers? Just give it a heading, you give it a message. Again, the deep link feature is the same feature. You can deep link that particular push notification with the anything, just like we saw in the previous widgets, right? Now we go back, you can upload image as well. Just last, when you're sending this push notification, you get an option. Do you want to send push notification by customer groups, by general customer, to general, to wholesaler, to VIP members, to private sales members? You can define further these groups in your back office as well. Even you can send push notification to specific customers as well by selecting it here. Fine. So this is how the push notification is working, and when you send push notification, you can check it out the history of the push notification from the push notification history tab as well. And do you really know that apps that send push notification have retention rates 7 times higher than those that don't send push notification? So it is an important feature, and with Mobicommerce you get this feature at an advanced level. So it is so important to have the push notification with the app, which allows you to directly and effectively market your services and product to your customers. Okay, then this is an option, manage labels and messages. And if you're running a website with multiple languages, English, Spanish, French, having a setup of the languages in the application, if you, because the app is automatically fetching all the languages in the application, but in case if you just wanted to convert entire interface of the application, including buttons, arrows, and everything in your own native languages, then this feature is going to help you. You can put your own text here in your language, then the app is going to give you the information accordingly in your own language. So that's it's so amazing and so easy to build and manage your own mobile apps with Mobicommerce. With this demonstration, we can understand that. And with this, actually, I would say that Mobicommerce, it's like a platform built inside the platform of Magento. And of course, if you have any questions during the Q&A round, you can ask those questions as well. So in a nutshell, let me tell you what you get when you are on platform of Mobicommerce. Okay, so when you are on a platform of Mobicommerce, you get an app, fastest delivery with a ready-to-publish app services. You get an app, live enterprise mobile app within just 48 hours. You get an app which is 100% synced with your website. And remember, there is no middleware used between your website and app. As well as you get an app to control the complete branding. It's a white label branding app because we do not use your app to market ourselves. So it is a white label branding app that gives you a fully customizable access without coding experience. So you don't have to jump yourself in coding stuff. You can get these things done easily. And we saw that how you can manage the easy design homepage and category landing page. And you get a free preview for 30 days with your website in just 15 minutes. Install the extension and preview your app. And with all this, you get 2,000 features by default with Mobicommerce app. So this was the quickest things which I could share it through this session. Okay, so now what we're doing is that we are going directly to the the most interesting section, which is Q&A section. So let's jump and into the most interesting and I'm so excited actually to hear your questions, what it could be. So kindly use your panel to post your questions now. I've got, I've started getting the questions, so I would again request all of you to keep sharing your questions with me, because we are running out of short of time, so we have to, reply those things either during this session or post this session. We could do that. So please, I would request to share your questions if you have any. I got the one first question. So is there any limit for push notifications? So no, there is no such limits. You can send unlimited push notification to your customers. There is no such limit with our Mobicommerce push notification. And I got the second questions. Can we know something about the Google Analytics? Okay, so as I just explained, Google Analytics is a freemium web analytics service offered by Google that tracks and report traffic of your website, as well as you can get the same things done in the app as well. For that, you will have to set up few things on the Google Analytics dashboard to generate code for the app. When you have that code, you can just enter that code in the app, and that's it. The same tracking report will be available on the dashboard of Google Analytics, so you can check the app traffics and other reports with the tool of Google Analytics. All right, I got another interesting question. The question is that, okay, how stable do you think that Magento 2 and it is better than Magento 1? All right, that's the question actually people usually ask, which one is a better version. See, it depends on your requirement which version you should use. But I would say always the latest version of the app is the best, any platform is the best. So Magento 2 is the latest version. They are keep adding the new features in the Magento 2. So I would recommend that everyone should use the Magento 2, because the new feature is going to be available in the same version as well. So of course, the Magento 2 is the best version. Okay, I'm checking if I get another questions. Okay, I got another question. Is the new Mobicommerce pack and compatible with the? It is also version based. Actually, I didn't get this question exactly, but yeah, if you're already using the Mobicommerce Magento 1 app, then you are eligible to get the Magento 2 extension of Mobicommerce. And of course, your website should be on Magento 2. So this is how. So I think I got the, I've answered all the questions. Yeah, but in case if you have more questions, any follow-up questions, feel free to directly reach to me through email. So that's it for today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you have enjoyed this session about Mobicommerce Magento 2 apps. You will receive a copy of this webinar on your registered email, and please don't forget to share your feedback for this webinar. If you also like to talk to our Mobi expert, feel free to go to our website www.mobicommerce.net or email us at info@mobicommerce.net. Thank you again. Bye.